Building a startup is freaking hard. How about building a startup with your spouse? Well, that's a whole different level of difficulty. You are listening to 10-Minute Tech Talks, growth hacks, insights, and inspiration for the time-crunched entrepreneur. And I'm your host, Jonathan Kirstein with the Pittsburgh Technology Council and Tech 5 Radio. And today on 10-Minute Tech Talks, we are exploring how Wendy McSparren and John Mihalik built Admirra together, not just as co-founders, but as partners in life. This is a story about trust, boundaries, leadership, and learning how to win together. If you don't know Admirra, they are a startup based here in Pittsburgh, and they're developing a software as a service platform for therapists. It's a very cool solution, and the story behind it is pretty amazing. And in today's conversation, you get to learn how John and Wendy work together and learn a little bit more about how they are also scaling their company. Let's jump into the conversation right now.
John has much more experience in that in the startup world than I do. I mean,
Sure.
I've
That's why I'm glad you guys are a team.
I
think
know.
this is
It does
cool.
work
I
out
feel
really
like
well.
you each bring this different thing to the table
really do.
that one person could never really fully do. So I'm glad you guys are like hanging out.
yeah, it's a good thing. It's been a good marriage. It's been a good business relationship. It has been really good, and we balance each other out, I think,
We really do.
very well.
We were concerned about it when we were starting this up originally. I was like, because we're kind of type A's, if you will, and how are we going to work together? How is that
We're
going
both
to...
used to being in
Is that gonna,
charge.
yeah, they're
We're
going to
both-
ruin our relationship.
Right.
But like we were concerned, like we're going to work together. It's a very different thing.
Yeah.
It's
been
we
working.
have.
Yeah.
I mean, we work fantastically.
I'm glad to hear that.
I think
definitely.
we know.
That would be tricky
And
for a
Wendy
lot of
is
couples.
definitely the leader of the company, and she's very gifted at that. She's the CEO. She runs it. She has ultimate decision maker for sure, and she really builds the background of why we're doing this, and she has all the experience with the healthcare industry that just flows into everything we do from a product perspective.
That makes me happy
Yeah.
to hear that, because I mean it'd be really tricky for couples to work together. I mean, who's the boss? I mean, luckily, like you got the therapist background, so
Yeah.
you understand dynamics and things like that. But
That's
still, I mean, I think you can only like be a therapist to yourself so deep before
Yeah.
it's like, hey, this guy's
Exactly.
driving me nuts. Why does he chew so loud when he's eating those ham sandwiches?
I know, exactly. That's so funny. Yeah, it's interesting because we really defer to each other's strengths. And again,
great.
John has a ton of experience in SaaS startup, marketing specifically. Those platforms were very marketing focused. I've never had to market as a clinician. I've really just, my reputation, my relationships, it's always
It's not part of the business, right? Exactly.
it's just worked. I've always had more than I can handle referrals So I'm learning a little bit more about that piece of it, but I want that kind of marketing for a SaaS product to also have a certain culture and ethics to it that's really important.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
I mean, we want to be successful. We want this to grow big. We want everyone to be able to prosper from it, but we want it to be in a way that it has kindness and ethics and
I love hearing that. That's-
grounded in that.
God forbid. I mean,
Right.
it's like, my goodness. Yeah, I mean, things can be so cutthroat sometimes, and I get it, business.
Definitely.
But I like business and capitalism with a softer edge to it sometimes.
Yeah. I'm excited because I think we've really found a way. Like we've never lost sight of mental health accessibility.
Maybe it's been really key to your success is being able to be grounded in that
Absolutely.
it can kind of keep you
Definitely.
focused
That's
towards
right.
that's what
That's
the
right.
end goal is, so it keeps you there.
And there's a capitalism side of this and the other side of just helping people. And,
Surely.
And those things sometimes are at odds, but I think we've
But they
found
can live together, too.
A good
Yeah, they
place
sure
where they can. And what we're trying to do is help these smaller mental health practices all over the world and the United States, obviously, to be profitable, to be sustainable. If they can be sustainable,
Yeah.
they're going to help other folks get mental
That's what I was
access.
saying in the beginning.
So
the idea is that
it's
it
just-
works on so many levels like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
So-
think it's amazing. So if we're talking next year at this time, where would you hope you'd be? What kind of news would you like to be reporting to me saying, my God, Jonathan, I can't believe it, but we did this and this?
That's a good question.
And you can think
I
big. It's
mean,
all cool. We're not going to hold you to it. But I just want to. I'm always curious. What would if I were to think? I know I'd like to see you guys. Be
Yeah.
Maybe tell me what you think if I were to answer this question.
Oh, that's
for you.
interesting.
So I'm gonna let me think about how I would do this. I would say that you're at 200 customers right now.
No, approaching 100.
100.
I mean,
Yeah,
100.
yeah,
Okay, yeah. So I would say if you come back, because I feel like when you have that 100 base and you start trucking on this thing, right?
Yeah.
I would say, and I'm thinking, you come back next year, it's time, you're going to be like, my God, we just hit our 250th customer. But we also have a large health system that sees interest
Interesting.
in this concept and how it could maybe be deployed or scaled at some other types of practices or something like that. And we just hired like our 12th employee to help because we had to add 2 people to the sales team. Am I
Yeah.
too far off base?
Well,
I love answering
So,
questions for my guests.
I know, I
I'm
appreciate
so good
that.
at it. Yeah.
I will tell you, I think
It's a good
if we come
scenario.
back this next year, I think we'll have over 1,000 customers.
Oh my God.
I think we will
think
have
so,
a plan and be expanding into Canada.
Oh wow.
And I think we will be talking about and dreaming about other verticals.
I like your
realized,
answer better than
yeah.
my answer.
I think we've really, we've
I think
been
you
in
like
the
my answer
market.
better. John, take the
Really?
pressure off me.
Oh, it's all good. I love it. No, we're actually turning, like, from a technology perspective, it's less about adding features and
Yeah,
functionality.
it's getting it out there.
Not that is
Yeah.
ever going away,
No.
never, but it's really all about scalability and making sure that we can have an infinite growth path architecturally. So that's what we're turning a lot of our attention into is to do that such that we can support the customer acquisition
Yep.
kind of growth here, which is really where we're turning our attention to.
For
So
2026.
I feel like
Yeah.
we have this pressure tested. It's really about growing right now.
So much fun. Wendy and John remind us that startups are just built on code and capital. They are built on trust, patience, and the willingness to grow together. Admirra works because its founders work first as partners, then as entrepreneurs. In case you forgot, this is Jonathan Kirsting, and this has been 10 Minute Tech Talks, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.